Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you very much for the invitation to the organizers. And I come from Poland, and I'm working internationally. But unfortunately, the regulations connected to alcohol are very, very local, as my colleagues previously mentioned. So I would like to tell you something today about the advertisement, about the issues connected to the promotion of the alcohol in the Central Europe. But actually, it is very difficult to say, let's say, summarize something like Central Europe regulations. Because in the end, every country is regulating it in its own way, as you would see, with some overview of the regulations. So, for example, in Poland, in Hungary, or in Czech Republic, the alcohol promotions they have some common traits if we compare them with Western Europe and the US. But when we say about the Western Europe, we need to also mention the special situation of France, which is more strict than the neighbors. So the regulations in Central Europe, they are really strongly connected. They are focused on the public health, especially it's about minors, and about the limitation of the public visibility of the alcohol products. So what are the main common things? For sure, there are advertising restrictions like time limits. So, for example, in Poland and Hungary, in Poland it will be 8 p.m. So this is around 9 p.m. when it's starting the time when you can, for example, when you can have the advertisement of the alcohol. And these restrictions are made to prevent childs that they will not have the access and they will not watch these kind of promotions. And there are also the content restrictions. So we cannot promote, for example, we cannot show alcohol in the company of the situation which can show that the alcohol can prove some high legal status or improve health. It cannot be showed, for example, in the leisure situation, let's say in the nature with the beautiful views. And about the public space and sponsorship limitations, the outdoor advertising is very limited, and what is interesting, in Central European countries, the local authorities, they have a big influence on that. So as when we talk about the Western or US, we would talk about more general things. Here, even little ones, very small towns authorities, they can have the influence. And about the online and social media restrictions, there's, of course, the issue of controlling the age and about informing about the consequences of drinking alcohol for our health. About the local authorities, which I already mentioned. So they have the significant role in the alcohol promotion laws, and let's say ultimately it's not that popular, but some years ago there was some like, let's say, trend to organize some public health campaigns connected to alcohol. Yes. So if we compare the central countries and Central European countries and the Western world, we could see these two common differences. Especially if we talk about the cultural sensitivity in the Central European countries, these are countries where the strong alcohols are more popular, and Poland is the famous for vodka. So actually, this is not the. Let's say, the secret that it's much more easier to be addicted from the strong alcohol than from the less percentage alcohol like beer or wine. So this is the reason. And if you ask why in the Central European countries the situation is like that, if it's going about Poland, it's very connected with the communist era and the harmful results of the vodka addictions, which influenced a lot the society. So this can be the reason why the situation is like that. The Czech Republic is and the beer culture has slightly different perspective, and it gave more possibilities. It's less relaxed. So also before finishing, I would like to add about these things about selling. For example, it's not only about the promotion, but the problem in Poland is also very much connected with selling alcohol through internet. So many companies, they have troubles with this issue because they are two different interpretations. So some lawyers say that if you have the possibility, if you have you can sell the alcohol in the shop, in the bar. You can also sell it in internet, because internet is not the other place. It's just the way to contact with your clients. And it was actually said by the court in 2022. And the opposite is saying that because our law is from 1982, there is no regulation of internet sale. So if there is no regulation, it means that you cannot sell it. Of course, I don't agree with that at all, because if it's not exactly prohibited in the law, why we should interpret it that it is forbidden. So the conclusions and the things which you should really take care if you are entering the markets in the Central Europe are respecting age restrictions, also time regulations, if it's going about the advertising, the misleading content. So this is not that we have, that it's easy to say you have this and this and this. There are, for example, 5 rules which you need to follow. Every example, every promotion campaign needs to be analyzed, because the marketing law it's very complex, and if it's connected with alcohol, it's even more complex, and it's also it's giving more complication to that. So the importance of promoting responsible drinking and complying with the local restrictions, limiting the event sponsorship, using clear health warnings, and adapting to the local regulations.